Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the Horowitz Chaim's NIDCHEI YISRAEL, and we're speaking about this idea that unfortunately so many of the Jewish people were ignorant in what it means to be a Jew and how to keep the mitzvahs and how to hold on to them, even when you're no longer in your homeland or the place that you're most comfortable with. And the Horowitz Chaim bemoaned the fate of so many of the Jews that were in these far-flung corners of the world that were no longer keeping mitzvahs in the right way because they thought if you can't do this and you don't do this, then it's over. But it's not true. It's never over for a Yid. I hope to Hashem that when people delve into the words here, will be a great benefit for all those situations where people unfortunately now are stumbling in. Chazal, like Chazal tell us on the pasuk about tzitzis, you should see them. Uzachartem is called mitzvahs Hashem, and then you'll remember all of the mitzvahs of Hashem. And then you'll perform them. Shezechira mevia lidei asiyach. Chazal teach us that when you remind yourself and you remember about the mitzvahs, that will bring you to do them. V'amru Chazal, and Chazal teach us, Gadol HaTalmud, learning Torah is great. Shemevi lidei ma'aseh, because the learning of the Torah brings you to ma'aseh, to action. V'av she'halacha she'hetaknu, even though that the halachas that I bring down over here, einam ela ma'at mina ma'at, they're only just scratching the surface, man. Devarim shetzarich, of what a person needs to keep. Kol ish Yisrael leido, every Jew must know these. V'im sheyirtza leida dinei haTorah kvar yesh shulchan aruch v'chachmas adam v'chay adam lefanav. And if you want to know all the details that there are of how a Jew should live their life, you have a shulchan aruch, you have a chachmas adam, a chay adam, you have other svarim. But I'm writing over here basics because I don't want the Jews to forget how to live as a Yid no matter where you are. Since that everything that I bring down over here is very lamaisa, very relevant, and many of the things that I speak about over here in halacha, so many people are nikshal, they stumble. And that's why I put it into my work over here, says the Horowitz Chaim, so that people will become accustomed to seeing these halachas and these laws and knowing how to live properly. Learning Torah is the truest medicine and healing agent to Klal Yisrael. If the Jews would just merely learn the Torah, it would prevent the breaches of the pillars of our faith in any of the places where they might be. Even those who are dispersed and they are broken, yerafu mishivreim, they will be healed from their wounds. V'yashuvu, and they will return. V'yichyu, and they will live. Im yischasku ma'at b'liman haTorah HaKadosha, if only they will strengthen themselves even minimally in the learning of Torah. The learning of Torah is so great, says the Horowitz Chaim, no matter how broken you are, no matter how far away from the source of your ruchnis you are, no matter how distant you've grown from Yiddishkeit. If you just begin to learn even ma'at, a little bit, it will have a major effect on you. It's like the Navi, the prophet, in Yirmiyahu is revealed to us. B'Shem Hashem Gam Be'esa Chorban, he revealed this in the name of Hashem at the time of the Chorban, the destruction of the temple. Shegam Asar Harbe Anashim Miderech Hashem, many people unfortunately turned away from the ways of Hashem at that time. V'Shalu L'Chachamim L'Neviim, and he asked the wise men and the prophets of that generation, Amma of the Haaretz, why was the land of Eretz Yisrael destroyed and lost? What did we do that was so wrong? What was the main reason why there was a Chorban Abayis and Klal Yisrael was sent in the Golis? Nobody could answer the question. Until Hashem himself came along and answered, and he said, they abandoned my Torah. Upershu lanu chazal b'hakavana. What did Hashem mean by that? The af im ozves HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Even if you abandon Hashem, v'raksha yushoyim limud Torah, but at least you guard yourself to learn the Torah. Hamaor sheba hayimachzira namutav. The light that is in the Torah will bring a person back to the good ways, to the positive ways, to his connection with Hashem and his Torah. And since that the Jewish people not only abandoned Hashem, but they abandoned the Torah at this time, that's why HaKadosh Baruch Hu destroyed the Beis HaMikdash and Eretz Yisrael. And therefore, says the Chavetz Chaim, he's going to say even more about this, but if only the Yidden who are in America, or in South America, or in Italy, or Spain, wherever they might be, who are so far away from Yiddishkeit, if only they would begin learning a little bit. The learning is so powerful. It will bring them back to good. Be'ezras Hashem. Have a wonderful day.